Hey everyone and welcome to today's video where I want to show you how I built this Mario Kart cosplay. The pipe frame cart of Bowser from Mario Kart 8 to be precise. With a movable steering wheel and controllable LED speaker. I built this at the beginning of 2020 and wore it once since then, also complete with the outfit. Let's start with the exhaust port. I built it from PE pipe insulation and painted it with acrylic paint. I inserted a corrugated pipe with size M25 through it. The part that is holding the exhaust port is also a corrugated pipe with a zip tie, and the whole thing is glued on with hot glue. The engine is a cardboard box that can be opened, and I covered it with duct tape to have a more metallic look. Inside I can store everything I need to operate this, and I also carried an emergency orange tape in it. Let's move on to the speaker. It is a Divoom Aura box with a 10x10 pixel screen, and right now you can see Bowser's emblem on it. Let me grab the steering wheel. Yeah, the steering wheel is detachable. It was a lucky coincidence while building. This is the animation when starting the program. When pressing I on the keyboard, the item rotation is started. I used a random number to determine the item. Pressing I again releases the item. This is the horn sound from Bowser. I also added an animation when I need something to drink. Next up is reaching the first place with the corresponding jingle. Then second place, and third place, also with fitting songs. At last, when losing, I play a crying smiley with losing music. Just another spin to the item wheel. A fire flower. I implemented all items from Mario Kart 8. But I won't show them all in this video. Next up are the wheels. These can be spun, and they are also made from corrugated M25 pipe. Quickly, let me open one. Inside is again a corrugated pipe reinforced with a PE insulation pipe. You can see how they look before finishing in the right corner. And I used hot glue again to hold it together. The small wheel is made in the same way as the big one. You can see it in the picture. The rims are printed out, laminated and glued on with hot glue. The frame is built from rigid installation pipe, also M25. And all curves consist of the corrugated flexible tube. Bowser's emblem is printed and laminated as well. I used some pipe connectors to reinforce the card at some points. This is the type of pipe I used in this build, and also smaller M20 tubes were used for the wheels. You can also see here that the engine is secured with a zip tie, but I also glued it on. Now it's time to show the steering wheel. To attach it to the card, I used a part of the tube where a molded socket was, and it was the last thing I had to glue on, so I was able to make the steering wheel movable and detachable. The wheel itself is also made from the corrugated tube, and I used the tube connector to hold it together. To attach the wheel to the cart, I glued 3 short M20 tubes to a piece of M25 tube. And with Velcro tape I can just attach the keyboard to the wheel and control the cart from the steering wheel. After assembling the whole cart, I sprayed it with orange and grey paint, and covered the wheels and the steering wheel with black insulation tape. It is a bit fragile because the card got a bit damaged at the event. I was wearing it. In the engine or trunk there is a Raspberry Pi Zero with a wireless keyboard dongle connected to it. The Pi is powered by a power bank and the Python script running on it will start automatically with the Pi Zero. The connection to the LED speaker is done via Bluetooth. I added a rubber band to wear this whole card. And let me show you how it looks when wearing this in full costume. I will simulate a whole race wearing the card. The race starts with presenting the racetrack with fireworks. Followed by the start signal from Lucky 2. Time to accelerate the card. And I got an item there. A star, great. I can win some places. The lap counter is counting to 3. And I'm at the finish line. And won. Fantastic. That's it for the race. Thank you for joining me on today's karting adventure. I hope you liked it. You can leave a comment if you have any questions. Next time there will probably be a Dragon Ball Z cosplay video again. You can subscribe so you won't miss it. Until next time, bye.